one of his signature plays, one of his Heisman plays this year. All-out pressure by Penn State. In a critical situation, 41 seconds to go, down by 4 points to keep the undefeated season going. Know you're going to get hit. Not really where you want to be, but you know you got to try to make a play. Hold in there, lay the ball up and over to the back end line where only your guy can get it. Game-winning throw to keep them undefeated and national championship hopes alive.
That's why he won the Heisman Trophy.
Today on QB Insider, we're taking a look at what many feel is the top quarterback prospect in the 2026 draft. National champion Fernando Mendoza, who came onto the scene this year at Indiana and blew everybody out of the water. What I love about Fernando Mendoza is his technique. He plays with a very compact technique for a tall, lengthy guy, something that you don't see very often. So incredible accuracy. You're going to see the ball come out quick, and you're going to see the ball come out accurate no matter where he's throwing the ball across the field. There were some glimpses, and that's what we're trying to hang on to when we're watching these guys in colleges, glimpses to show us what they're capable of. Not a finished product yet, but we saw some glimpses that let you know, hey, it's in there. And here was one of them. Read the coverage. Work the middle safety who's playing high to one side. Come back and rip the seam to the other side. There weren't a lot of these second level throws, but when you saw him, you saw everything you needed to know about his ability to make these kinds of throws when they're available to him.
Oh, he's got it!
Back shoulder throw. Again, a weapon down tight in the red zone, and just a perfect throw, great touch, the ability for the receiver to see it, adjust to it, turns out of it, it's right on his back shoulder. See the accuracy of this throw time and time again. There's no throw that he is not able to make when his body is set, he's balanced up in the pocket, and has the ability to drive the football. You see it all over the place, and what has to excite NFL teams for what he could be.
I believe that my play style is very process-oriented. I believe that I see the field and process the game very well. The defense slowed down. I was able to get better anticipation with my receivers and just grow knowledge of the game on the offensive and defensive side of the ball because of the great teammates and coaches I had.
National championship game, man-to-man, 4th and 5. Need a play. What we're gonna do, go to the back shoulder throw. Well done, lays it out there. Good adjustment by the receiver. Once again, the touch to be able to allow his receiver to see the football and make the catch. And once again, critical situation late in the game. 4th quarter, national championship game. You're up 3, it's 3rd and 7. Don't want to give the football back to Carson Beck and the Miami Hurricanes. What do we go to? It's the fade stop. Once again, the signature throw showing up big time in the national championship game. It helped carry him all year. It helped carry him in the biggest moments, and it was one of the signature throws for Fernando Mendoza. So much to like, especially with the way he can control the football down the field. But my big question is, when you watch the tape, there were so many plays where he was throwing it to his first guy. Get back, throw it. Hey, if the offense dictates throwing it to your first guy, every quarterback loves that. But I want to know, if I'm drafting Fernando Mendoza, does he have the ability to process information? A team's bringing a blitz. Do I have the ability to see that, recognize that, get the ball out of my hands? If a team forces me to get away from my number one read, can I process and get to 2, 3, and 4 consistently and on time? Those were some of the questions I had. Even after a phenomenal Heisman Trophy winning season, I still go into this draft saying, I've got a few questions even about the number 1 prospect.
Let's go, boy!
All right, we got a free hitter coming again. Pressure coming once again. What's your answer? You got to see it. You got to know it's coming, and you got to know how to get the ball out of your hands. In this particular case, it's really just a bunch of go routes. So I don't have a lot of great options here, but my option is to get the ball out of my hands on one of these deep throws. I got to let the ball go. I got to know it's coming. Here, it's as if he doesn't know this guy's going to be free, and he's caught in the backfield, and it leads to a big loss. So his concept starts to the left-hand side. Number 1's not open, but 2 and 3 are both open on the left-hand side. Too much panic when his number 1 receiver's not there of going, where do I go from here? Where do I move through my progressions? I know he can make the number 1 throw, and he can make big-time throws when his number 1 guy's open, but teams are gonna take that away. How do you process and move forward and that was an area of struggle for Fernando Mendoza a lot of this season. Free hitters coming. Where's your answer? What's your hot plan? What are you doing? We've got a quick throw up top. We got a quick throw right into pressure. But again, we're oblivious to the pressure coming. I'm not sure he's even there. Boom, trying to hold the ball and throw it down the field, get hit in the back. When there was opportunities in front of him, he's got to get better at understanding the protection issues, understanding what his issues are, what he has to handle, and having a pressure plan when teams do that. So the breakdown of Fernando Mendoza, there are so many things to like, including the fact that he goes undefeated and he leads his team to a championship. Here's the question though. He wasn't asked to necessarily carry this team week in and week out. You're a top pick in the draft. You're the #1 overall pick if that's where this thing goes. And you're playing on a team that is going to ask you to carry the load. Can Fernando Mendoza be that guy? Has he shown us enough to show us, hey, doesn't matter what's around me, doesn't matter if we can run the football or play good defense, we can win games with my right arm? I'm not sure he's answered that question yet, but I'm excited to see if he can be that guy in the NFL.